Parents, what's the smartest lesson you accidentally taught your kid? I was so tired of my daughter's crazy birthday lists. Every year, 10-year-old Zoe would hand me this mile-long piece of paper covered in every toy commercial she'd seen. Last year, she wanted 17 different slime kits, 3 different robot dogs, and something called a unicorn makeup vanity that cost more than my car payment. The worst part? She'd play with each toy for maybe a week, then forget it existed. Her room looked like a toy store exploded. I'd find brand new stuff still in boxes, shoved under her bed next to last year's must-have items. So this year, when she handed me another endless list, I had an idea. I was making dinner and just blurted out, "You know what, Zoe? If you want to be treated like a grown-up with this birthday stuff, you need to act like one." She looked confused. "What do you mean?" "I mean rank this list, most important to least important, and write down why each thing deserves to be on there." I was totally joking. I figured she'd get bored and give up. Maybe ask for like 3 things instead of 30. Boy, was I wrong. 3 days later, she walks into the kitchen with a typed document, color-coded, numbered 1 through 25. Each item had a full paragraph explaining its value proposition. I'm not even kidding. She used those exact words. "Dad, I finished my birthday analysis," she said, sliding it across the table like some kind of business presentation. Item number 1 was art supplies because creativity is an investment in my future career. Item 25 was press-on nails because they're just for fun and don't help me learn anything. I was impressed but also slightly terrified. Where did my 10-year-old learn the phrase, return on investment? Her birthday party comes around. She gets about half the stuff on her list. Normal kid would be disappointed, right? Not Zoe. She looks at her gifts, pulls out the list, and starts crossing things off with a red pen. Then she says, "Dad, I'm going to carry over the unused items to next year's list. That way we don't waste the research I already did." I laughed so hard I nearly choked on cake. I thought she'd forget about it by next week. Fast forward to the following year. She hands me her new birthday list. Same format, but now there's a whole section labeled low-value items I've changed my mind about, where she crossed off stuff from the previous year. I realized I don't actually need the robot hamster, she explained. I did cost-benefit analysis and decided it wasn't worth it. By 7th grade, things got intense. She wasn't just ranking her birthday wishes anymore. She was researching actual prices online. She made a chart showing how many hours of chores each item would take to earn. "Dad, the new iPhone costs 87 hours of dishwashing at my current rate," she told me over breakfast. "But if I negotiate a raise in my allowance, I could get it down to 62 hours. I started finding spreadsheets on the family computer. At first, I thought she was doing homework. Nope, she was tracking stock prices for fun. When her math teacher asked the class how they learned about money management, Zoe raised her hand and said, "My dad made me justify Barbie dolls when I was 10, so I learned to think critically about spending." Another full story on channel link below.